Pretty weird price action. This is the weirdest price action that I have ever seen. That's pretty weird. Okay, so let's begin a CPI coming up in just couple of hours. So let's look at the calendar. Okay, looking at the calendar here on Forex Factory, and in my zone it's 10:30 p.m. so which is 1.5 hour later. Coming up, 3 high impact news plus unemployment claims, guys. A pretty volatile day. Thursday coming up, and I'm expecting good move in the market. So let's see what's happening with. We are on a trade on British pound US dollar. We'll be doing the full analysis at the moment on all of them. But at the moment, what you can see. Okay, so this is the daily chart, and 1 hour lower time frame price section, we can see that on in majority of the instrument currently showing very good trending direction in the market. So before I progress further to do the full analysis, I would like to see that everyone is here. So make sure, traders, you give a thumbs up. Welcome, good day, welcome, good afternoon, thank you, your mentor for selfless teaching, welcome, thank you very much. Is the network okay? Yes, of course the network is okay. I hope that you guys also finding it well. When you are here, 2 things: smash the like button, and also if you haven't subscribed, that hit that subscribe button, press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every day. All right, let's look at, and oh, cool. Waiting for everyone to show up. Waiting everyone to show up. This is a pretty important day. And CPI. Let's first of all look at this is the British pound US dollar trade that I'm running. We might need to close this trade on the way. I'm gonna update it. CPI coming. So this is the British pound US dollar trade. We'll be closing out for CPI and we'll be re-entering if needed. I think we might see deeper pullback. We are out on British pound US dollar and we will be re-entering once we find further entry opportunity. Okay, so let's look at, first of all, beginning with gold, right? I guess that you guys also are wanting to start with gold. Let me know which one is your favorite pair at the moment, and we can begin with that. I'm going to start with gold, and then we'll be looking what's your thought on gold on CPI news. That's the same question coming from me as well. Let me start a pool. I'm starting a pool. Okay, so What's your thought on CPI? Okay, so this is the question. Let me ask you, let's ask the community. Do you think that gold is going to pump up further? Pumping up or pumping down? Okay, so cool. Let's look at that. So I posted a poll, traders. The only traders that matters. Welcome, thank you. The only trader that matters, Forex Wizard. Good day, good compliment. But I think there are better trader also than me out there. I try to give my best. Good day, thank you. Good morning. Which broker are you using? Dark matter. Well, the recommended broker that I'm using, you can find link below this video in the description. Also, I can share with you the link in the live chat. Let me share with you. Yeah. So the broker that I'm using, recommended broker, I can share with you the link. Let me share with you. You can use that link to sign up. I've given you a link. Pretty reliable. Can use that. Thank you for joining the live session. So let's keep up. Can you check gold? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Let's start with gold. Okay. Let's begin with gold. And gold is pretty volatile at the moment, and it's moving in the major direction of the trend. As you can see, that I always talk about that. The directional bias is very important when you are looking at the market. Let's look at the monthly chart first of all to see overall picture in the market. Now, looking at the monthly, from the monthly perspective on gold, we can see that it's a long-term bullish market. So the reason I look at the monthly, not only me, I think that every professional trader look at the multi-time frame analysis is very important when you are looking at the chart. So looking at the monthly perspective on gold, we can see that from here, this is the monthly impulse. So with that monthly impulse, the market has made a move towards the upside. And with that monthly impulse, the market has made significant movement. And with that impulse, what we can expect on gold for the price to go ahead and create a new higher. I think that the market keep pushing high. Now, if we look at the weekly chart, we see the different picture. Now, from the weekly perspective, we see that there is an inverted head and shoulder. And this weekly inverted head and shoulder is also very important. Now, as you can see, this inverted head and shoulder on gold is, if we look at, it's a kind of reversal pattern. And the bigger picture trend on gold is bullish, right? If we look at, here is also, we can see spot an inverted head and shoulder. It's a bigger picture that we are looking at. Looking at bigger picture is very important. The reason is, without looking at the bigger picture, you cannot see the smaller picture. That's why, there is a philosophy called the Stoicism. I think some of you know that. They have a practice that they look at from the very top. It's called the bird's eye view. So when you look at something from very, from the top, like a bird's eye view, you can see in detail everything. So if you look at from the bigger picture, then you can see in detail picture what's happening in the lower time frame, and then you can align your directional bias based on that. All right, so let's say even if we are trading on the 5-minute chart, we can look at in the from the bigger picture perspective, we know that the market, which way it is heading. So if we look at the daily chart, where from daily perspective, now we can see that broken picture on gold. We can see there is an also a lot of inverted head and shoulder because it's an uptrending market. So inverted head and shoulder is always an important point to look at. Now we can see that here is then an inverted head and shoulder, and breakout from that inverted head and shoulder, we can see that the market started to bounce back up from this inverted head and shoulder. And this is the NFP candle, which is in fact a very important liquidity candle. Probably you guys have seen my analysis early today on gold, which has also been very highest view for the week. I would recommend you to watch that on channel. If you haven't watched it, also I would recommend you to do now. If you subscribe to the channel, also all the content that I'm posting will be on your homepage. So if you look at here, it's a bullish engulfer on gold, and you can see it's a strong bullish engulfer, which is basically a very strong liquidity candle. And if you're not sure about liquidity candle, probably you have heard first time about the liquidity candle, right? So probably you'll have heard of in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Also, there is a lot of things that you'll hear for the first time. Middleman, liquidity candle. This all came from here, right? And they are real strategy with the real trading, back tested strategy. If you guys, for those who are in the academy, you know that we really trade the real strategy that we every single day trading in here. So you can see this is a liquidity candle on the daily on gold, and that liquidity candle, in fact the price has come down for another retest from a higher low, and followed by this daily doji. The market trend is still showing that bullish. So for me, I think that gold is likely to bounce back to the upside, which we could eventually see that the market is bouncing back to the upside. There's a gap opening here. If you guys see, this is the daily gap, and with this daily gap, okay, this is the daily gap, and now what we can see in this daily gap, expecting gold to bounce, right? So to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So with that in mind, let's see the lower time frame now dropping down to very lower time frame on the 15 minutes, which is the day trading time frame. All right, so here is the, you can see there is a very weird consolidation. This is what I am talking about when we begin this live session. So here, this is an important level of support. We will be waiting for gold to drop, okay, back down for a deeper pullback. And here is liquidity candle formation, a massive amount of liquidity gap, which is the smart money area, and we can see the market is trending in that direction. So I would like to see any of this significant level of support is being broken, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity. And as CPI is coming, expecting for the market to give us significant opportunity, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity in the market. All right, so this is a very important level of support, which is the intraday. Let me put that in. Okay, let's see. Let me make it smaller. So it's the intraday support. So this is an intraday support, right? Now with this intraday support, I would like to see that the market has, if you guys look at it, you can see there is also a liquidity gap here, which is a pretty important liquidity candle formation here. With this support, the market has formed very strong liquidity zone. As soon as we will find suitable entry, we can jump on the trade. But at the same time, let's do the full analysis before the CPI, because there will be 4 high impact news. Definitely we could see a very strong volatility, and it's always a good idea to be patient. Okay, guys and girls, it's very important that, Jesse Livermore said, I said many times, probably Jesse Livermore said once, but I said many times. But the thing is that if the money comes from sitting, not from trading, right? Which is very important. It's the way he expressed how to be patient as a trader. Now, being patient means that you always in the head of the game of trading. The profitable trader are those who are patient no matter what. That's where you stay ahead in the game of trading, right? What time frame is a strategy winner coach? Okay. What TFAI strategy win rate coach? This is I would say it's a kind of irrelevant question, right? See, there are a lot of misinformation in trading. You can't find a win rate in any strategy. The reason is, if a strategy is backtested by 10 or 20 traders, there will be 20 different results from the 20 traders. Completely different. Some might find it 60%, some might find it 70%, some might find it 65%, some might find it even 40%. Some might find it 99%. Depending on who is doing the backtesting and what trade you are taking in your backtesting. So that's why the best way to learn or apply a strategy in the real market with the real trade. And that is why, all my trade that I share in the VIP community, because that's what I believe that to learn and grow as a trader, you need to see how the real trading works and how to do the risk management. One of my, we have few trades this week, but this is also one of them that I have posted out today, which is the British pound US dollar, and some of there was one here didn't work out on gold, but this one worked out. Now, the main reason is the best way to learn a strategy is with the trading in the real market. That's how a trader can learn the real strategy. Do you agree with me? Let me know, guys. Yeah, backtesting definitely can help, because backtesting must. But I'm not saying that you shouldn't do the backtesting. You must do the backtesting. I do backtest all my strategies, and I do in the VIP Zoom class also. You do the backtesting, but to rely on a strategy, you must trade on the real market, real candlestick pattern, real live market. But backtesting will give you a confidence on the strategy, which is very important. But the win rate that we are talking about is not always reflective of a strategy. Is because it's not all about the strategy, it's also about who is implementing the strategy. Imagine that you have the best sports car in the world, but you don't know how to drive. Can you win the race? And at the same time, you have you are the world champion for a few times in racing, but you have your grandfather's 1970 model. How can you become that? So you need to fuse that, the best car with the best trade, best driver, and then fuse it together to become to create the best combination. That's how the strategy is. So you have to have the strategy, and also you have to have that trading psychology that needed to implement that strategy, to apply that strategy to grow as a trader, right? So how can you develop that sound trading psychology? That's what we will be learning here, guys and girls. Make sure that you stick till the end of this live session. We will be not only finding out the trade, also we'll be discussing about how to develop a better trading psychology, which is very important to be profitable as a trader. All right, thanks for that, Stephen. Good day, sir. What other broker recommendation do you have for the USA student masters? If you are on the US, then definitely you need to use a broker within the US, I guess. I don't recommend broker to the US members. How much win rate, coach, if TFA strategy? Okay. There will be, but if you're on the US, you can join our education, but I don't recommend any broker within the US. How much win rate, TFA strategy? Thank you. There will be no much impact, will be same as NFP. There will be this CPI is not less than NFP. It's pretty much very high impact. Okay. How much win rate, TFA strategy? Thank you. Can you even look at GJ? How is it trending this week? Can you even look at GJ? How is it trending this week? How much win rate? Can you even look at GJ? How is it trending this week? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Gbpsd, which is very important. In fact, it's very important GJ at the moment. Also British pound US dollar, we can see we closed our running trade with the running profit on British pound US dollar. Let me delete that, and then we will be looking at also the British pound US dollar. Before I go to the British pound US dollar, I would appreciate if you give a thumbs up. So once you like it, YouTube also like it, and that helps the channel to grow faster with you. Thank you. Awesome. All right, cool. Let's look at the Gbpsd, looking at the monthly chart to see overall picture in the market. All right, so what we can see here on Gbpsd, okay, so looking at the monthly chart on Gbpsd, what we can see, this is the monthly impulse. Okay, now with this monthly impulse on Gbpsd, okay, what we can see that it's a strong bullish market on GJ, and with this monthly impulse, so far we can see the market is moving towards the upside, and with this it's a very strongly bullish market on Gbpsd, and with this impulse, what we can expect on GJ for this price to move up to create a new higher high, which is a strongly bullish market on the monthly. And we could see that Gbpsd is trending in that direction to create a new higher high. So you can see the market is heading to the upside. If we look at the weekly chart, and from the weekly, this is the weekly impulse correction impulse, we can expect for GJ to come down for a deeper correction. Okay, so we can see that this is the impulse and expecting for a deeper correction and then to trend in that direction again to create a new higher high. So Gbpsd from the weekly perspective, we can see the market is trending, looking at the daily chart, what we can see from the daily, this market, this is the daily impulse followed by a correction, another impulse, correction, another impulse. We will be expecting for the market to come down for a deeper correction on Gbpjpy. And from the daily, if you guys look at it, you can see this is the daily move on GJ. And with this move, what we can expect for the price to come down for a deeper pullback. This is the support level. Okay, so this is the daily support. With that support, what we can expect on GJ for the price to come down for another retest. So we see that monthly, weekly, and daily on Gbpjpy is strongly bullish, and we will be waiting for the price to come down for a deeper pullback before we can expect it to bounce back up. From the intraday perspective, from the 4-hour, and here is what we can see. Okay, so this is an inverted head and shoulder breakout, pullback, and we can see the market is currently trending with a stronger momentum on Gbpjpy. So here is the, if you guys look at it, you can see it's a very smaller movement on GJ, and we will be waiting for this price to come down for a deeper pullback. This is the news candle. If you guys look at it, you can see it's a news candle followed by another bullish candle followed by long wick doji here. And let's look at 15-minute chart on Gbpjpy. Okay, so here what we can see from the 15-minute chart. Okay, so there is a consolidation. All right, and with this consolidation pattern, a move, expecting for the price to come back down further to the downside. This is an important level of support. So, and with this support, I will be waiting for a break of structure. Because it's a pretty weird structure here. This is a channel on GJ, and with this channel, okay, what we can expect for the price to break below and then to trend in that direction. All right, so we'll be waiting for GJ to I will be waiting for a break of structure, which is very important to see, because when you see the break of structure, that is where we'll be able to see potential entry, right? And with the CPI, and I think that GJ also will have a volatility with the CPI. Right, so we'll see how it is doing. Thanks for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate. So let's see that. I see the 63 vote on the 64 vote on the CPI. So pumping up, 66% bullish on gold and 34% bearish. So, retail traders are definitely smart here. Definitely. I think so. Always thinking in the direction of the trend is the best practice. That's what I do. We might see a spike. Spike is a part of the game of trading. But I think that, bigger picture is we could see that the market trending in the direction. Okay, so we might see that. Right, so let's see that on gold. And Okay, so here is what we can see. Quite a few long wick dojis. So what we can see here is long wick dojis expecting gold to drop deeper and then to trend in that direction. So here is we see a kind of inverted head and shoulder. If there wasn't news, definitely we could look at something. But here is intraday support, keeping it here to see where the market might be heading. And in the meantime, traders, thanks for joining the live session. I see that a lot of likes and yeah, absolutely appreciate. And also join the free Telegram channel, trader, for all the updates, education, promotions, everything that are available for you to learn and to take your trading to the next level. To see. All right, so here is support on gold, and I will be waiting to see how it is impacting, how the price is reacting to that support on GJ and British Pound US dollar. So GBPJPY also will be waiting for a BOS, not bullshit, break of structure. So break of structure. Okay. Break of structure is absolutely important. So if you look at here, okay, break of structure, which is pretty important to look at when we are looking at the GJ. So yeah, we'll be waiting for a break of structure and then to potential trend in one direction. All right, guys, so let's see how far it is going. And in the meantime, let us know which one you are looking at, which instrument that you are trading at the moment. How much okay, is it advisable to take trade while there is hin? You mean high impact news? It's pretty unusual. Okay, so no, not advisable at all. During the news, no, not advisable, because there is always a spread widening. Because when there is a spread widening, I got caught up many times trying to. I don't recommend, unless you are trading on a very bigger stop loss. Okay, so if you have even if you have a bigger stop loss, when there is a spike, it just goes 50, 60 pip in one go, and sometimes it becomes as an advantage. If you guys remember, we had a dollar CAD trade in, I think, a couple of weeks, couple of months maybe earlier. With the dollar CAD, we had got 5% profit in one trade with the CAD news. But when it comes down to, if you look at the negative side, because there is a spread widening, and it might just go to a massive drawdown. All right, so that's not advisable at all. So it's always a good idea to wait for the news to release and then to find a position to enter. Now the question is why it is important in terms of, so then it's always a good idea to trade just after the news, just means that after 1 2 candle close sometime. The reason is there is a volume comes in the market, so which is that's what a good time. And that's why I always recommend to connect with a community. They said that you will be average of 5 people you mix with. So when you are connected with the community, it becomes much accessible, the information. This is what happened when I begin my trading. I didn't know anything, how to trade, when to trade, where to trade, and I had to make every mistake possible to find the trade, right? I had to do the I have to make every mistake to learn from it, to progress. That's why I have recorded everything in the academy, in my in the strategy. It's available, all the information is because you don't have to reinvent the wheel over and over again, isn't it? So yeah, that's why it's important that learning and growing as a trader is the key, and that's very important. So here is what we can see. GJ, looks like that we see again a bit of rejection here, just need it. uh, we s- we see a bit of minor break of structure. So this is a support, a local time frame support. We saw a bit of break of structure. So from the 1 hour, see that 15 minutes. So this is the 15 minutes, which is bullish engulfer. We can see that there is a this is a bullish engulfer, and let's see where the market is trying to be heading. This is a smooth level of support. Okay, so with this smooth level of support, still we haven't seen proper entry. Like to see that the market is breaking down below. So you can see um, there's an inverted head and shoulder here. See if the market is preparing for an upside or break of structure. Just trying to figure out on GJ. Do you think that GJ is breaking below, or it's gonna prepare for another bounce? What's your opinion on that? Thank you, uptrend. Good afternoon, coach. Please help me check Euro GBP. I will be looking at that because I am only buy. Yeah, so I bought gold from 2371. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, boss. What is your take on gold? Sir JJ. Gold, we can see the market, as I mentioned before, gold started to break below. Right? So you can see that the market started to break below on gold. And all right, so here is two liquidity candle formation. British pound US dollar again bouncing, while we see that gold was in a very strong uptrend, but at the moment we need to see either it's coming for a deeper pullback, or we'll see where it is heading. You see here quite a few long week candle on the lower time frame. So the daily, this is a gold is a long term bullish market. All right, so in such a long term bull market, I wouldn't be looking to, I wouldn't be looking to sell. We might see short term downside. We'll be waiting to see the prices breaking below this support. Here we might see some short term potential downside possible, but I would like to see that on gold the price is breaking below this level here. So you can see the market here. It's trying to form a liquidity candle here. Look at the 15 minutes. CPI coming, and okay, if gold is grabbing liquidity from here, from this level, you might find short-term opportunity. At the moment, we want to see that what's happening. Okay, and yeah, we'll see where the market might be heading. Based on that, we can look for potential entry. We'll see. I think we might see the short-term drop to the support here before CPI. We might see that move, which is the 24 pip. Okay, so here is gold. We can see that there is a long wick pin bar. Downside here we can see the breakdown. Yeah, and GBP USD is moving towards the upside here. GJ also bouncing from that level. Yeah, so it's formed that liquidity candle. Yeah. Gold, most likely gold is grabbing more liquidity here. So we'll be waiting to see how far it is coming down. Okay, we'll see that. Okay, so let's be patient with the market structure and price action. Patience is key, as I mentioned as in goals before. Um, okay, here is British pound US dollar, GBP and gold. We see a couple of instrument. Okay, so here is what you can see from the 1 hour. So here, if you look at gold here on the 5 minutes, you can see this is a support, a very important level of support here. And okay, so with this head and shoulder formation, the market managed to break down. Okay, so we'll see a rejection towards the upside. Okay, so here pretty important level of support that we can see, and the market slowly bouncing back off that level. British pound, US dollar, and GJ, it's in a bit of so you see that after this move it's coming for deeper pullback here on the lower time frame. There's a 1 hour candle closing which we can see on Gbpusd closing as a doji. British pound, US dollar also forming a doji. Gold is red candle, and most of the USD we see that showing that bullish momentum. So as CPI coming, I will be patient for next 30 minutes to see which way the price is trying to be heading, and based on that we can look for entry. My bias is still bullish on gold and all other. Let's see how far it is heading. And in the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying the live session, make sure you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every day. Here what we can see, okay, drop and expecting it to bounce back up. So this is a pretty important channel here. Okay, so what we can see, in this channel, we can see the breakup structure on gold, and with this breakup structure expecting to trend in that direction. See how far it might be heading. Alright, so on GJ, okay, there has been a rejection, looks like that. I delete all of them. Yeah, there is a long week candle. Gbpusd has got a bounce. Still I'm not impressed because the 4 hour, if you look at, this is a intraday support which is still not been tested, and it's still possible for the price to drop further, as we discussed that, slowly is trying to break the structure. We need to see the market has dropped to the support level where there is a break of structure, and then we can look for that entry based on that. It is a from the 15 minutes. If we look at with the CPI, GBP, JPY also will have a momentum. Okay, so what we can see here on GJ, guys, 10 pip gap. So I would like to go long. I know that it's a bit of we carry risk on it a little bit, but trading is all about risk. So 10 pip stop loss on GBP JPY, 1% risk, not more than 1%. Targeting 3 to 1 at the moment. We might change later if needed. Expecting it to bounce back up. So we'll go long on GJ. $15 minutes GBP JPY. Stop loss below this low. Depending on entry, target 208.32. So about the instrument. Now here is, we see there is a long week candle here. Didn't move in the way we expected. Okay. We might need to exit this trade. Not going according to the plan. We'll see first. Let it bounce. Let it bounce up. Come on. Okay, if it goes to the entry, we'll exit. We'll be re-entering after the CPI. Looks like we might see rejection. Okay, I'm near my entry on this trade. Okay, so it's going near to the entry. Looks like we might see this imbalance to fill. First, we want to see, yeah, so the price is near my entry. Okay, so it's almost nearing to the profit zone. All right, so on GJ, I am exiting the trade at the moment. I'm going out of the trade on GJ. I'm out on GJ at entry. Out GJ, I'm out of GJ because it didn't form the price action that I expected. So it's a break even. We'll be re-entering, waiting for the CPI. The price action didn't form as expected. I'm break even on GJ. I hope that you guys also the same. So I'm out of GBPJPY break even. The price action didn't form in as expected. We might see the imbalance to be filled. Let me know how are you doing with that, guys. So here is we'll be waiting for better entry. It's not that that's the end of the story. So on gold, we can see after break of this low, now CPI is what I think that you can see the break of a structure that we see, which is in on gold, and the spike. If it isn't spiking in that direction, we might see the trend to the upside on gold. Let's look at gold now at the moment. Let me know, traders, how have you done with the GJ? Crude falling, unspattern. Okay, 2378. Welcome. Good evening, coach. Thank you very much. Good evening. Thank you for joining the live session. Look at GBPUSD. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. So GBPUSD is in a very narrow pattern. Okay, GJ is just bouncing up. Let it go because we might find better opportunity. Now here is you can see this is a significant level of support. Thank you very much. Welcome. Thank you. Salim Shikda, hello sir. How are you? I'm good. Thank you. Wish you a very CPI trading day. Yeah, thanks for wishing that. Anyway, CPI can be wishful. We'll wait to see what's happening. We need to wait until the news been published to wish that news. So we'll see that how the data is coming out. I believe that traders, you are enjoying the live session. Make sure that you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every day. I do post a lot of content during the week, weekdays and weekend. Definitely will help you in your growth as a trader. Okay, so here on gold, what we can see, this lag is very important, which is a pure liquidity trigger here. Now, if it is in CPI, I could look to go long from that area on gold, but better to wait for the news to show up because the spike could be in any direction. We just have 15 minutes to go. Okay, let's see what's happening. Okay, let's see where it is heading. All right, guys. Make sure, guys and girls, you enjoy this live session. If you're enjoying, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. Okay, so let's see where this is GJ here. We can see that there's a 15 minutes liquidity candle formation. Yeah, we can see there is a 15 minutes liquidity candle formation waiting for the news to be published. And then we'll be looking for entry. What is the CPI news coming up? Thank you. Gold buy. Can I buy GJ right now? Waiting for a pullback. Yes, so we'll be waiting for GJ to give us that entry. And see, let's see what's happening. And here GJ, if you look at, I want to delete that. You guys look at it, you can see this is a series of higher low formation here. Okay, we can see series of higher low formation. And with this series of higher low formation, okay, there is a liquidity candle here. There is another liquidity candle. Quite a few strong liquidity candle formation. And with this liquidity candle formation, expecting GJ to bounce back up to create a new higher high. Let's see. Okay, so looking at the 4-hour perspective, 15 minutes and the lower time frame, let's see where it is heading. Still there isn't anything here. Let's look at the gold here, where the market is heading. Based on that, we can look for entry. And gold, we can see the market in that area is just we'll see where it is heading. Okay, all right, let's see where the price is heading. Okay, based on that, we will be looking for entry opportunity to see where the market is heading. And let's see, we see that GJ here, it's breaking below. Okay, so gold and GJ, the British pound US dollar, also you can see that there is a downside here. So you have only 6 minutes to go for the news to come up. Okay, let's look at here is what's happening with the gold. Gbpusd, G British pound US dollar. So quite a few instrument currently showing that trading opportunity here. Okay, let's look at the 15 minutes. We'll see dollar yen, euro dollar. Pretty massive price action at the moment. Before the news coming up, I would like to leave it here to see where the price is heading with the news coming up. Thank you for joining the live session. So we see that as for the CPI, 67% think that CPI CPI will be bullish. Let's see. Okay, traders. So we'll be waiting for the CPI to come up in just a matter of a minute. What is the TP on GJ? Yeah, we'll be looking at on TP. GJ is close now at the moment. We are waiting for the price to come up. Euro USD, strong pullback. Yeah, gold buy, gold sell. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, let's see where the spike is coming. Just a matter of a minute. So let's see how the data has come out. pretty strong impulse. And that's what I was talking about, that there might be a big spike. That's what happened. Massive spike on gold. And GJ, massive downside. So you had to see all the trade. It's pretty impressive price action. GBP USD. Wait, oh, that's a massive bounce on British pound US dollar. Pretty strong bounce. Dollar yen has got a rejection. Gold has got massive bounce here. Pretty important. Is the spread become normal? I think so. Still higher spread. They're still very high. It's very volatile. Spread is still high, and I think we might see, yeah, getting normal slowly. It's a massive bounce on on gold. Or you can see, let's see what's happening with the GBP Pretty massive price action on GJ. British pound US dollar has got a very strong bounce. Okay, so British pound US dollar after the doji, this is another one. Big peep, 62 peep up. I'll be waiting for potential entry on British pound US dollar or euro dollar. Oh, massive bounce. Gold. See the daily. Yeah. So as I mentioned early, when we begin this live session. Okay, so when we begin this live session, we discuss about that gold movement, and we see that the market, in fact, moved in that direction. Okay, so we can see that it's moving in that direction. So you can see this is the previous resistance, turning support. Okay, what you can see here is this is a bounce here, and with this bounce we'll see what's happening. Okay, so we'll see where it is heading. Okay, I would like to see gold is coming for a deeper pullback. It is strong bounce on gold and British pound US dollar. Right, we can see that pretty strong bounce here on gold, and guys, be patient and we'll see which way we can find that entry. And from the 1 minute, so 1 minute price action looks very strongly bullish. We want to see that break of structure, and after this break of structure we can look for that entry. We'll see where it is heading. We'll see where it is heading. Let's see how far the market might be moving. And strongly bullish here. So the CPI, the market has made a significant bounce. Let's see what's happening. Strong pullback on GJ. We see that Look at it, coach here. Gold bullish. Thank you. Highly bullish. Gold weekly, long week, monthly, strong candle. Means it will go further up. My trading view direction is moving 5 minutes before the news. Yeah, absolutely. We can see that. Thank you for joining. You'll see that where it is heading. And in the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. Okay, we'll see deeper pullback. What's happening with the GJ has got GJ has had a strong rejection from the top. See a strong meltdown on GBPJPY almost to the weekly support. From the daily as well, we can see very strong meltdown. Let's see where it is heading. And looking at gold, where there is a bounce and again consolidation, we see an important level of support here. From that support, we'll see how far the market might be heading. Based on that, we can look for entry. This is an important support level where there is a liquidity. Let's see where it is heading. Based on that, we can look for entry opportunity. So let's see where the price, very strong bounce here on GJ. GJ has got a very strong rejection, and gold is moving up to see where GBPJPY might be trending. Or the GJ has got such a strong rejection. That's what I was looking at. How many pip here? 122 pip. That's a huge volatile candle on GBPJPY. Gold is also bouncing from that level, and any trade now? Not yet. We had initially we opened a GBPJPY trade here, and the market in fact very volatile at the moment, so we just need to wait for the right moment, and as soon as we will find the right moment, we will be looking for that entry. Okay, gold, we have seen there is a good amount of liquidity grab here. We might see now a deeper pullback. There's a 4-hour candle closing. I'll take a 30 seconds break or 1 minute break, and then we'll come back to you guys. Let's be patient and wait for the right entry to come in. Welcome. I had a smaller break here. So you see that gold, suddenly we can see the market started to uh, drop down for a deeper pullback. So with this pullback, this is the 1 minute chart on gold, and with the pullback, we need to see that I think the market might drop back to this support level. GJ is just pushing down. Very strong drop on GBPJPY. We'll be looking at both 5 minutes on GJ and gold. Okay, guys. So GJ gold and so the 1 minute chart. Impressive bullish price action. 15 minutes candle. There is a rejection from the support. See if this is something that we can look at. Very impressive price action. Well, let's see. Thank you for joining the live session, guys. We were waiting for a good entry. GJ is following UJ. Yeah, coach, good PM. Good. I think going up. Yep. Salim Sheikh, the guys. It's very risky to seeking resistance in very bullish market. Gold, we should follow the trend. Yeah, so the trend on gold is we can see it's an uptrending. It's in an uptrend, and we'll be waiting for the entry based on the trend, which is very important to look at a market that is trending. So here you can see gold again trying to break below. But I think that this drop is could be a potential for the liquidity grab. This support that I have drawn 32399, we might see another retest of 2400 level. A very strong breakout, and want to see the market has broken below before we can look for any kind of entry. The 4-hour closed with a strong bullish move. I want to look at some of the instrument that to see where the price is heading. Aussie dollar bullish and golfer. So we see the GBP pairs, basically USD pairs has shown a very strong bullish price action. Euro dollar bullish, you can see that. Gbpusd, we had a very strong reaction from the top. We might see a very strong breakdown here. Look at the daily, you can see it's just breaking below, because this market in fact got an overextended. We can expect a deeper pullback in this market. Pretty predictable at the moment. So 30 minutes candle. This is resistance on GJ. I think GBPJPY is trending very nicely, and gold also. So from the weekly, we see that bull move, daily bullish. Okay, here is still in a consolidation on gold, wanting to see that the market has made significant movement. Will be but from my trading view here, I have candle ahead of now. Okay, look, we had an opportunity on GJ in the past, but it's a huge volatility. It's gonna be a big stop loss if we enter that. And okay, GJ pushing high for pullback. 30 minutes, we can see a pullback. Here, what you can see, this is an opportunity that we had, and gold. Very narrow consolidation here. I think gold might consolidate a little more time here. We saw the spike with the news, and it might drop back to this support before it start to trend again. We see, I don't see any entry at the moment. Until we find that entry, we have to be patient. On GJ also, it's in a pullback. The market is trending, but we have to wait for the pullback to over before we can find that potential entry. I think GJ might remain bearish. We have seen a very strong breakdown. We will be waiting for a deeper pullback and then to trend in that direction. So this is what I will be waiting in the next couple of hours to see the best trade possible in the market. As soon as you will find entry, I will be looking to enter. And with that said, let's wait for the best trade, guys. Keep in mind that patience is key. FOMO might be killer of your trading account. We had quite successful trade early today, also one on British pound US dollar, massive trade on the VIP, and I would like to keep waiting for the best one. We do open quite a few trades in this live session, almost every day. Today also we had early open one, but closed immediately on break even. And today Thursday, a very important day. Tomorrow coming up, another important day. So I will be also coming on live in the same time tomorrow to trade in the live session. And in the meantime, during this time period, I will still be looking at the chart, looking for the trade, and any trade coming, definitely I will be sharing in the channel as well. I strongly believe that you enjoyed this live session, you learned from it, and if you enjoyed, make sure traders you subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification, and also join the free Telegram channel for more updates, content, and all the educational content like that. In the meantime, if you want to learn the strategy that I am trading and also be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you can find link below this video in the description, visit the website and join www.forextradingwizard.com to learn and grow as a trader. Lastly, before I leave this live session, thank you for joining this live session. And if you want to be also the same broker that I am trading, if you want to sign up with them, you can find a link in the description. I have also shared with you the link in the live chat. You can use that link to register and then get started trading with a recommended broker. So with that said, thank you, and I'll see you soon again trading live together. Until that, stay well, stay happy.